There are dozens of water main breaks right now all across Cincinnati and northern Kentucky. Combined, the number of breaks has been around 70 at any given time during the day.
That's right. Crews are working around the clock on both sides of the Ohio River, a river that is a major factor in the number of problems we're seeing right now. And WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick is live in Erlanger with this story and a magic number that predicts when these lines will break. Brian?
Yeah, Ashley, well, this is the break that's kept crews busy out here along Dixie Highway. They're still pumping water out right now. They brought in the heavy equipment here. They have the road kind of closed down a lane or two at this point. But they are able to predict when they're going to get a rash of these breaks because of a magic number, 39.2, a degree of difficulty at the bottom of a hole. Trying to get to the bottom of a problem.
We're working on a 10-inch water main break on Dixie Highway.
This water main is among the latest on a long list of broken main calls that begin to feel like a broken record.
Air temperature and the water temperature is currently causing shifts in the ground, cracks in the pipe, things of that nature.
Fred Marksberry is a supervisor with the Northern Kentucky Water District. He says as long as the sub-freezing temperatures continue, so will the water main breaks.
We expect it to continue at least through next week, and then it'll pick back up once the thaw happens.
One major factor is the temperature of the Ohio River flowing inside the lines. And here's a formula about the Ohio River solution. You might not know. When it comes to water main breaks, there's a magic number.
Water is most dense at 39.2 degrees. So it's a big slug of water in the water mains. Pumps have to push it, and it's just heavier at 39.2 than any other temperature.
Steve Predmore is superintendent of Cincinnati Water Works. He shows us a map of current breaks. He says they tend to stabilize either warmer or colder than 39.2. Right now, the Ohio River is at 38 degrees.
We've kind of plateaued right now with the leaks. We're really hoping we can catch up over the weekend and into early next week.
Every water main break has a solution. Around here, it's usually the Ohio River. The resolution can be harder to find. Yeah, so the Ohio River right now is at 38 degrees, so it's colder than that 39.2 maximum density. So the levels have kind of, they plateaued, they've kind of leveled off. But what'll happen is when the temperatures come back up to that 39.2, we're gonna see a rash of these water main breaks. Again, even though they're higher now than they would be, say in the summer sometime. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
All right, Brian, thank you so much. And